Hey everybody, good morning. It is Tuesday, May 25th. Hope you're doing well. And I haven't done one of these in a week, so I'm back with a music review Tuesday. And this is actually a new release from one of my favorite bands. And you probably can see I have the poster, one of their favorite album of mine actually. This is Counting Crows' Enter Miracle Suite 1. And this is kind of a departure from them, if you will, because it's an EP of sorts, and I got it on vinyl because I guess they're not making it on CD, which is a bummer because I still think CDs are a very viable format, and I think the quality is still better in many regards than digital, download, stream, whatever. But nonetheless, picked it up this weekend. And I love Counting Crows. I mean, they very rarely do anything that I think is just obnoxious or atrocious or unlistenable. So, of course, new album comes out, I have to get it. And this is an interesting collection of songs. There's 4 songs in this suite, and my understanding is it's kind of a concept. The fact that there's 4 songs is a little disappointing. I think that Adam Duritz is one of the best songwriters in the last 30 years. Hands down, bar none. I think Counting Crows is one of the best bands. Hands down, bar none. I mean, there's only a handful of bands from that era. Maybe the Black Crowes. I mean, there's only a handful of bands from that era to me that still stand, that still are viable, and certainly Counting Crows is one of them. And the interesting thing about the album, and I bought the download too because I wanted to have it on my iPod, is it comes with not a B-side, but the second side of this is the actual song August and Everything After, which if you are a fan of the Counting Crows and all, you'll know that's the name of their first album, the one that had Mr. Jones, Round Here, Rain King, Ghost Train, Sullivan Street, Time and Time Again, Omaha, I mean, Perfect Blue Buildings. That is a flawless album. And this is an interesting piece because to me, this in many regards reminds me of Hard Candy, which, if you're a fan of that album, I think this is kind of an interesting progression from that. And what I mean is that there's a lot of orchestration, a lot of interesting instrumentation, some drum loops, drum machine, but they bring in their own flair, the Counting Crows flair, which to me is not too distant from the band, which is my favorite band of all time. And, I would say Reckoning, Document era, REM, which those are my 2 favorite albums of the band. So nonetheless, I really recommend this. And like I said, I got the vinyl, and I hadn't planned on getting the vinyl. I really wanted to get the CD to add to my collection, but I got this. I couldn't resist it. There's only a handful of artists, Counting Crows, Prince, the band, like when they put something out, even if they fart into a microphone, I gotta have it. And this is no exception. So if you're a fan of Hard Candy, if you're a fan of that, you'll like it. But if you are just a fan of them regularly, you'll like this too. And they introduce a lot of new characters on this. Counting Crows, Adam Duritz has always sprinkled in a lot of interesting characters. Maria, Elizabeth, Marianne, there's just these people that aren't figments of his imagination, but I think he changed the name to protect the guilty. But, you got Bobby and the Rat Kings, was a great song. He brings in a new cast of characters, if you will. And, this, to me, Elevator Boots, which is the first single release off of this, is a standout track. Angel of 14th Street. So the first song, it takes you by force, because like I said, not by force, it takes you off guard because it's like a drum beat, it's just a drum machine, it's just a weird thing, but the rest of the album brings it in. If you don't have on vinyl, like I said, I got it on iTunes for $4. It's worth it. And If you don't have August and Everything After, which is a project that they released a couple of years ago just as a single on Amazon, a download single, which I have, but it's nice to have it here in physical. Counting Crows, Butter Miracle Sweet One, run out and get it. While you do, get in the arena. Oh, I forgot to mention my book, Smith's Heart of Man Repair Manual, June 1st. Pre-order now. Link is below. Thanks for the support. And thanks for the love. Thanks for those who already have. All right. Get in the arena.